Brothers and sisters, Trinity to Guzman coming at you right now from this little temple that I built actually in my home for us to have ceremony. And again, I just finished an amazing, absolutely, of course, always life-changing, so deeply transformational journey with this medicine. Madre Ayahuasca, this tea from the jungles of the Amazon that has infinite gifts, infinite teachings. It's how it just gives you exactly what you need. It shows you what you're meant to see. It teaches you what you need to learn. It helps you let go of what you need to let go of. It reminds you of the deepest truths, the secrets of life, and how to live as the happiest being that we can possibly be. What's really more important than that? You know, there's a part of my ceremony where it was just like, a big question that came up was, what's the point? What's the point of this all? It's a great question. You know, we come here, we live our lives, and then we die. What's the point of that? So, in my journey, of course, one of the deepest answers of that is to just love. Love is the point. You know, in a ceremony, in an ayahuasca ceremony, or any journey with this ayahuasca tea, this blessed medicine, like, I could talk about it and I could use words to explain my experience, but of course, at the end of the day, it's not even scratching the surface of what the actual journey and ceremony was about, because, you know, I'm sharing it from a mental level, but the whole experience with the medicine is so far beyond the mind. That's one of the magical aspects about it, is it takes us out of our mind. You know, we operate as human beings in this world, so just operating and living from our minds, just like go. It's always about like the next thing, you know, finishing that so I can get to that, so then I can do that. And it's like, just we fill our lives with this constant need to do. And I'll go into that. That was a huge part of my ceremony, my relationship with doing. But to wrap up the last thread that I just opened, which was, you know, what's the point of this all? Like, I was only sharing what I was just sharing because, you know, I can share some words about it, but of course it has nothing to do really, like, it's nowhere close to the type of experience that it's like when you actually sit with the medicine. You know, no words could ever even begin to describe the true power and depth of this blessed gift from Mother Earth. But I'm doing my best with words. So, the point of this all, that I'm sure we can all agree on, is love, is to be happy, to love our lives. Of course, there's a lot of other points, like to share and to give, you know, to grow and to evolve. And they're all really aspects of the same thing, which is love. Love! Oh man, we can all just use some more love in our lives, can't we? This medicine has such a profound effect of just bringing us back to that which really matters most, you know, which leads me into what I was sharing just a moment ago, which is like, we live in this world where we're taught literally from like the earliest ages of childhood how important it is to just like get stuff done, you know, and from whatever age of adulthood we get just so sucked into this reality where it's all about just doing, just like finishing this so you can get to that, like I was sharing earlier. And it's always about achieving the next thing. making more money, getting that house, getting that car, whatever it is, it's always about something else out there. And unfortunately, society has failed to teach us what really matters, which is presence. Is being here now, enjoying this moment, not always striving for that next thing in the next moment. Because if that's how you operate your life, then that's simply always going to be the case. It's always going to be about that next thing. There's this massive illusion. 10% battery life left. Let me just take that off. There we go. There's this massive illusion that we're taught that once we get this, then we can be happy. Like once we save up enough money, then we can be happy. Once we get the promotion, then we can be happy. Once we retire, then we can be happy. Whatever it is, it's always outside of now. And as long as we let our happiness and our joy stay outside of this moment, it will always be outside of this moment. In other words, we'll never get it because all we ever have is now. And so the whole point of this all is, how can we come back to living here in this moment so fully and enjoying this, doing the things that we love today, not later, not after you achieve that certain XYZ, whatever it is, fill in the blank, it's different for everybody. But how can you live that today? And it's a beautiful paradox about life, which is the more that you live the life that you want today, the more of everything else that you want will come to you. Do the things that make you happy, and your life's just going to be happier. Isn't that just so profound? It's so simple. That's the beauty of it. It's so true, yet, like I said, we haven't really had the teachers to really share this with us. And that's why I make these videos. That's why I share from this place of just love and bliss to just inspire you to live the life that you want, no matter what that is. Whether, it has nothing to do with experiencing ayahuasca. If you're called to ayahuasca, that's amazing and great. And I have an amazing resource I can share with you. Just check the description. But this isn't even what that's about. This is about you living the life that you want today, not later. And that's essentially what my whole journey was about. I have this really fascinating experience and relationship with my mind, because I have a very well-trained mind. I grew up in the world of business and getting stuff done. And so I have a very developed capacity to create and to think from here. And so I'm entering a reality right now where I'm learning how to create, not from my mind, but as just this complete channel of the divine. And really letting go of my personal will and asking only for the divine to flow through me, as the I am of consciousness. I speak about the divine as something separate and outside of me, but in the truth of it all, it's kind of easy for language, but in reality, this spirit and the universe isn't outside of us. We talk about it like it is, but you are spirit. You are the universe in ecstatic divine motion and evolution. This is all just spirit and the universe expressing itself, serving itself. It's the self serving the self to come back to love. If that makes any sense. Some of these things that I share, they might not make sense right now, but I'm sure if you're listening to this, then you're on the path where eventually they will, to such a deep degree. And not from the mind, but from the deepest cellular knowing. And that's what ayahuasca does, is it really helps us, like, you know, take these concepts of like, I am spirit, you know, that's a concept, a mind, a mental notion, but it gives us the tangible experience of what it really means to be spirit, to come back to that, to live that, and come back out of the ceremony and be like, wow, like, I get that so far beyond words. Which actually reminds me, I filmed a short little video of this blessed friend of mine, blessed soul sister, who is here in Mexico with me. We're just on a beautiful adventure of creation for the service of the world together, building a coaching company to help the masculine and the feminine, to help the masculine to step into, oh my God, what the world really needs of the masculine right now. In so many ways, I can make a whole video on that. And to help the feminine to really step into what the world needs of the feminine right now. You know, to embrace what it means to be the feminine in this time of awakening. Both, and I'm not talking about that as gender roles, I'm talking about that as energies. You know, but that's beside the point. The point is, we're in this beautiful, magnificent creation, and she's here with me. I led this ceremony for us last night, and she has a few words to share. I don't know if I'm actually going to include that at the end of this video. I might or might not, but I was coming through, so if you get to see that after this video, awesome. If not, that's awesome too. You got to see me for a good, 12 minutes? So with that all being said, I'm wrapping up this video. I love you so much, and I'm so excited and grateful to be able to make these videos for you, to share my ceremonies, to share the secrets of life that I wish we all knew. God, I wish the world. That's why I do this work. That's why I'm on the path that I am, because I see a world, a better world, where we all can live from this place, where it's so much less about achieving and doing and getting the next thing, but it's so much more about connection, community, love, and doing the things that we really, really enjoy doing, and having that be the basis of our reality. So, and just our world. Imagine that. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Tell me about your ceremony.
Blast off on so many quantum levels. I feel it integrated into my cellular system so deeply, and I had such a palpable experience of what it means to be in joy and ecstasy and making love to the moment. But every moment, it just kept building and building, and it was this endless wave of ecstatic presence that I've had before, but not so continuously like this. It was so abundant and so available and so easy to tap into. It's so simple. Just so humbled by the grace of this medicine, this gift to be given this medicine and to be transformed continuously, each ceremony building on the next. She just gives and gives and gives, and I feel like I'm gonna burst, and I just know that she still has more to give me. I felt more grounded in my desire and my personal presence, which isn't even me, which is the thing. I got it. It's not me. It's not about me. But I felt it so deep that it was like me. It was me. And yet it wasn't, if that makes any sense.
Tell me more about that.
It's like I had permission to go deeply into that feel-good place without judging myself, because it wasn't me. There's no inner critic to judge, because I was getting out of the way and allowing the divine to show me this gift. And yet the divine is also showing me that it is also me. So I can own that. It's okay. I'm allowed to want, I'm allowed to desire. In fact, I must. I was given some very strong, specific orders. I've never been so clear. And I'm looking forward to allowing that vision to unfold, because I saw a lot. And I feel my inner vision continuing to expand and grow, to see beyond just my personal constructs of what I think it might be like, to actually see and to have just a deep inner knowing that I can trust that inner vision that's coming through. And it's so cool. It's so fun. I'm really excited. I'm really excited right now that after going through this discourse, I know that there's been some serious upgrades, massive upgrades. And the next few days are going to be a lot of fun to integrate into this waking reality, where medicine is with me and in me always, but I'm moving in the world, and every moment is ceremony. I could say more, but this is all that's coming through at the moment.
Bless.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing that. Aw, you're just a little bundle of bliss right now.
I am. And thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. So much. I'm learning so much from you through your transmission, through the gifts that you silently and constantly infuse me with every day.
Thank you so much for being so willing to just let go of all the things that we know don't serve us, are out of alignment, that have silently been eaten away at us without us even really knowing it. Just your willingness to just so fully show up and do the work, show up to these ceremonies with just these constant intentions of God. That's it. That's why I see such a bright light in you. Because that's it. The number one intention for you is God. And so you've created this reality.
I guess I did. It's true.
Thank you so much for showing up, for your intentions, for letting go, for being willing to do the work, for coming to ceremony with such purity and just clarity in God. I love you so much.
I love you.
Oh, bless.
Thank you.
Thank you.